Hello and welcome everyone, it's Martin here with Crypto Gains. Let's begin our discussion today by talking about the reserve risk ratio in Bitcoin based on data put together by Glassnode. And basically this is a metric which assesses the confidence of long-term holders into the robustness of a current bull trend. And what this metric is suggesting is that the reserve risk ratio is just about to climb over the 0.008 level, which typically happens when a bull market enters its later stages and can be a potential warning that the bull run is about to finish soon. However, soon is very subjective in terms of Bitcoin. A couple of mainstream crypto medias have been pointing out to this metric, suggesting that we may be nearing the end of the current bull run. Yes, in terms of time this may be the case, but we can see that when this was happening in the past, from the time that we cross above that critical 0.008 level to the point where we reach a top above the 0.02 level, there is a difference of about from 4,000 all the way to 20,000. So although in terms of time the bull run may be close to finishing in 2018, the Bitcoin price rallied by 5 times before actually beginning a correction. So if we extend that projection, actually we can argue that in less than a year we can see Bitcoin reaching 5 times more than its current value, so about 250,000. I'm just going to discuss the actual way of trading Bitcoin on the short term in a moment, but first I wanted to talk about some other opportunities. First of all, released XRP tweets are trending very strongly on Twitter, and following the developments with the SEC hearing of Ripple, XRP is performing very strongly with massive rallies all the way to 0.6, and we're going to discuss how you can trade that in a minute as well. And final interesting development is that IOTA launched a new upgrade, and consequently the cryptocurrency has initiated a new rally as well. So let's move to the charts and see how you can actually trade this. Beginning with Bitcoin versus Tether, we are looking at the 1-hour chart, and what we have is over 54,500, which acts as support, opportunities to initiate long positions. We also just had a bullish crossover of the MACD indicator, and the relative strength index is climbing up higher and higher from an oversold territory. So long positions over 54,500 with a target at 55,250, and then at 56,000, which is the next strong resistance area. Conversely, if we break below 54,000, we could be declining all the way down to 53,300, but then if that level is broken, 51,800 is the next area of support. Next, we are moving to Ethereum versus Tether. Again, fairly substantial correction in the last 24 hours, but currently the pivotal point is 1,680. Over that level, long positions will be more reasonable with a target at 1,730 and then 1,800. We can also see that very same setup with the bullish crossover on the 1-hour chart of the MACD indicator and the relative strength index recovering. However, if we break below 1,650, we could decline all the way down to 1,600. And of course, next we're moving to the two cryptocurrencies about which I shared some interesting news developments. First of all, XRP versus Tether. And looking at the 1-hour chart, over 0.57, the opportunity is to initiate long positions with target at 0.59 and then 0.6, which is very strong area of resistance. However, if we break below 0.56, we could be declining all the way down to the nearest support level, which is 0.54. Next, let's see what's happening in IOTA versus Tether. And here I would like to jump straight into the daily chart because I think this is really a more longer term opportunity. What we have is a bullish crossover in the MACD indicator on the daily chart, which is far more significant than the same thing on the hourly chart. And in addition to that, the relative strength index is just attempting to go into overbought territory. And whenever that happens, we have massive rallies in cryptocurrencies, as I have said many times before in my previous videos. So the way that I suggest you trade this is over 1.6, buying IOTA over the long term with targeted 2 and stop loss 1.5, giving you a very favorable 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And the final idea for today comes from Ethereum Classic versus Tether. Here we're looking at the 4-hour chart, and on the 4-hour chart we had a bullish crossover of the MACD indicator coinciding with relative strength index reading going above 50, both of them giving us confidence into that bullish move. Therefore, over 12.25 long positions with targets at 12.75 and stop loss at 12. Fairly classic trade setup with 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Thanks for joining me today. Keep learning with the video education section and the Crypto Gains Market Insight subsection. And of course, remember to join the Crypto Signals Made Easy channel for lots of insights into the crypto world. Thanks for joining me today. Trade wisely, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in. And if you liked what you see and you're not already with us, click on the link in the description below and become part of the Stormgain community. That way, you will never miss another opportunity and you will become a more profitable crypto trader. See you soon.